Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at the messages and the energies that you're currently working with right now. As usual, I always remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be available as I'm doing your readings, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you're receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to be getting our tarot cards, and we're going to be working with our oracle cards and our tarot cards to deliver these messages that are here. Okay, I'm going to work with these cards. All right, so personal readings are now available on my website. You can find my website in the description box below. Okay, so go there and see everything that I offer and book your personal reading. I've got two options. You can either do a Zoom call where we talk in person, or you can either choose to do a pre-recorded reading. Whatever works for you is good for me. So we have your cards on the table. You are receiving a major arcana card of the Hanged Man, which is right in the middle of our cards. The Hanged Man is here as a major arcana card, indicating that there are some powerful messages that you really need to pay attention to, because the Hanged Man is all about being at a crossroad, and the divine is saying, do not be in a rush to make any important decision. Even though being in a Hanged Man position can be uncomfortable, even though this situation might just be uncomfortable, you're wanting to make changes, you're wanting to make decisions, you are tired of being stuck in limbo, and the divine is saying, just be still for a moment. Just wait. Do not make any decisions right now. Because when you allow yourself to be in limbo, when you allow yourself and get comfortable in that feeling of being stuck, you are actually going to be receiving some divine, powerful messages that are going to be coming for you. So the divine is saying that the reason why you're feeling stuck at the moment, the reason why you are in limbo at the moment, is because the divine almost needs to isolate you for a moment in time so that you can receive important, powerful messages before you move forward. Because moving forward is something that you're going to do. Because the divine is indicating that not only are your dreams going to be coming true, not only are you going to be getting the money, but before we get here, there is some important situations that are on the table that we need to talk about, that we cannot ignore. When you deal with these important situations that are here, they're going to be the key that is going to be opening up all these good energies that are there, because you're receiving the Nine of Cups, which is your dreams coming true, where you're really in that moment in your element of bliss, when you are just feeling like life is really good. But remember, in the middle of this, before we can get to these good energies that are here, you are stuck at a crossroad, and the crossroad that is here is communicating to you that there is a situation where some of you are not facing a situation head on. You're putting up with a lot of mind games. You're putting up with a lot of BS. There are some people taking advantage of you. There are some people lying to you. There is just a situation that is here that the divine is saying to you that listen, and listen really well. You are going to be upgraded to the energies of the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, you are in your prime. You are healthy. You are feeling good. You're going places. You're rolling in the money. Life is just really, really good. But when you are the Queen of Pentacles, you have to be able to stand up and to speak your truth. You have to be powerful enough in your power, in your being, to be able to put people in their place, because you're the queen and people have to listen to you. But right now, the divine is saying you're acting more like a peasant, okay? You are not standing in your power. You're accepting people playing mind games with you. You're accepting all types of BS. And the divine is saying that if you are going to be the queen, if you're going to be in that energy of royalty, if you're going to be commanding your castle, you better get comfortable with giving instructions. Get comfortable with setting your boundaries. And if anyone doesn't like it, they can leave. Because right now the divine is saying that there's a feeling of just pussyfooting around people's emotions, pussyfooting around this person, trying to please that person, trying to please the situation, trying to do all this stuff. But what are you doing to yourself? The divine is saying that you're tearing yourself apart. The divine is saying that you are actively betraying yourself. And when you're actively betraying yourself, you are showing the universe that you are not ready to be upgraded to the energies of the Queen of Pentacles. Because with great opportunities comes great responsibility. So if you're not able to stand in your power, how can you want to be upgraded to the energies of the Queen of Pentacles? So this is why the divine was saying to you, you are in this situation where you feel like you're in limbo, where nothing is going right, where you just feel like you don't know what it is that you want. You just feel like life is almost like frozen. There is just that feeling of just like a lot of mental confusion, that fogginess, that feeling of just not knowing clearly what you want, where you want to be 5 years from now, where you're going with your life right now. There's a feeling of being really confused, and you are confused because you are allowing people to step over your boundaries. You are inviting this disrespect, maybe not actively, but because you're not standing in your power, people are seeing that you allow them to disrespect you. So the divine is saying that as you are here, you're receiving a lot of important messages and information. This reading is part of those important messages and information because it is bringing a lot of clarity to you. It is bringing a lot of information that perhaps you didn't see. In your heart, in your soul, you felt the dissonance that was there, but at the same time, you were not really seeing how people were manipulating you, how people were taking advantage of you. And the divine is saying that you have to deal with all the situations that are here, learning to start ignoring people who disturb your peace, stopping people from bringing any type of manipulation, mind games. You're starting to distance yourself from people who just bring a lot of toxic energies and situation into your life. You're stopping, remember, as the Hanged Man, and really thinking about the situation that you're currently in, or a situation that is currently playing out in your life right now. And as you're thinking, as you're scratching your head, you're starting to stop and actually seeing people's true colors. You're seeing the snakes for who they are. You're seeing the foxy type of energies, the liars and the people who are manipulative, the people who are deceptive. You are starting to see all of them for who they are. And as you're starting to see them for who they are, you are now able to make the decisions that you need to make. And as you're making these decisions, now you're not letting anyone take advantage of you. You're not letting anyone play any type of mind games with you. You're distancing yourself from anyone who is bringing any type of emotional manipulation into your life. And as you're doing that, there's a sense of, remember, clarity that is going to be coming in. There's that feeling of boom, the light bulb just goes off in your mind and everything starts to make sense. And as everything starts to make sense, you now feel that you know clearly exactly the actions that you need to take. And as you are taking the actions that you need to take, you are seeing that soon the tables are going to be turning on these people. So the divine is wanting you to understand that it is your life decision about what you do next. But ultimately, for most of you, you needed this reading. You needed the clarity. And the divine is saying that as you're receiving this clarity, as you're distancing yourself from these people, you also need to understand that don't hold any grudges, because any grudges that you're holding are going to keep you tied to this situation. Any grudges that you're holding, any disappointment, resentment, any of those types of feelings, they keep you tied to this situation. But as you're receiving that light, there is that feeling of being able to breathe. It just feels like you've been holding your breath for a long time. There's a sigh of relief that is here. The divine is saying that as you're going forward, you're focusing on your future and you're letting karma come and handle this situation. You're seeing who has been emotionally manipulating you and who has been taking advantage of you. And you're like, it's okay, because these people allowed me to learn a lot of important information, learn a lot of important situations and lessons. Because going forward, because now you have that light, you are never allowing anyone to take advantage of you in the same type of way any longer. You're not allowing anyone in the future to come and disturb your peace. You're not allowing anyone who brings any type of manipulation or tries to play any games, because this situation has really shown you all the different lessons that you needed to learn to ultimately stand in your power when you're being upgraded as the energies of the Queen of Pentacles, when your dreams are coming true. So the divine is saying, for those of you who are truly understanding this message, this is going to be liberating. This is going to be setting you free, because this situation was tying you and keeping you bound to this situation, either through anger, through resentment, through you holding grudges, through you wanting karma to come now and deal with this situation. But the divine is saying that for most of you, after this reading, after this moment in time, after the light that you're receiving, you are just washing your hands away from this situation. You're walking away, distancing yourself, because you're understanding that now your wishes can start coming true, because your energies are showing that you're going to be feeling joyous, you're going to be feeling happy. Your dreams are going to be coming true indeed. Not only are they coming true on an emotional level, you're also, like I told you, receiving the money. So you're going to be seeing that either you're getting promoted, there are just golden opportunities, money opportunities that are going to be flooding in one after the other, because this difficult situation that you were experiencing is now a thing of the past. You learned all the lessons that you needed to learn. And as you broke away from this situation, cut the cords from this situation, now you were able to go and claim your crown. You were able to go and receive your blessings that were waiting for you for a long time. So the divine is saying that now, as you are receiving this Nine of Cups energy, some of you, it is going to be important to go and take some chances. So I feel that you're going to play the lottery. You could be winning the lottery. There is just a situation that is here where you are going to be encouraged to take some chances, to have faith that the money is going to be coming in, to have faith that luck is on your side. So the divine is saying, take a chance. And I really see you taking chances on you, because now you're really focusing on your future. You're really in that energy where you're really feeling really good about life. There are just some changes on a cellular level as well as mentally, because now you freed yourself from this situation that was here, that was burdening you, that was taking advantage of you. So as you're going forward, the divine is saying that it is going to be very important for you once you receive important inspiration to go forward and take inspired action. Maybe you're sleeping and suddenly you just think, I'm going to play the lottery. I just feel like I feel really lucky right now. You play the lottery and boom, you see that Lady Luck was indeed with you all along. The divine is saying the takeaway from this reading is that you are going to be making a lot of money. You're going to really be opening up the floodgates of resources coming in. Like our card is saying, that you will create generational wealth. So the divine is saying that it is important for you to start understanding this message, because your guides, your ancestors have all been looking out for you, protecting you, and you are going to be doing something that is completely different. You are going to be the first one in your family to have money, to have wealth, to have the businesses, to have success, to be victorious. There is something new that is going to be born from you. And because you are doing something magnificent, you're also going to be inspiring other people around you to start doing the things that are important, like cutting the cords to people who disturb their peace, not wanting karma to be the thing that keeps them tied to this situation. They're going to be asking you, how did you do this? How did you do that? And your karma from this situation is you walking away. Your liberation is you leaving this situation behind, because now you're understanding that something bigger is waiting for you. You're understanding that your wishes are coming true, and this is where you need to put your attention. As you're cutting off this situation that is here and walking forward, life is going to start getting very, very interesting. So the divine really wanted to give you that light, that inspiration, so that you go forward after this reading and take the inspired action that is right for you. And these are the messages that the divine wanted you to receive. So don't forget, give this video a big thumbs up, especially if you found value in this reading. And also remember, if you need your own personal reading, my website is in the description box below. And this is all for now. It is a goodbye.